We just left the Church Center UN and we're heading to Tzu Center now. We're going to have a storytelling, empower youth to champion for gender equality event this afternoon.
It's a youth-led, youth-organized event where we're going to get to hear about storytelling as a tool to dismantle and bring people together for gender equality. I'm really excited to have an event where it isn't the classic panel setting.
I love thinking about storytelling because it's kind of one of the only ways that you get to see things through another person's eyes. Awareness of different stories and different people's experiences can help us understand this issue better, and so that we can all try and work toward a more equitable world.
The story gives you that language that lets you imagine what is possible and then kind of move towards that vision. It's so powerful.
My name is Eden. I'm with the Voluntary Carbon Markets Integrity Initiative. Women in this case are a huge part of the climate solution, but their stories often go untold.
Originally from Liberia, women have been a critical part of transformative change in our country. One thing we talk about is how do we share our experience from different continental spaces. My experience from an African or West African perspective might be different from an experience for someone in the US.
I also really like you mentioned intergeneration conversation. As I'm growing up, I understand my mom a lot more. For this year's CSW, Tzu is really focused on youth-led activities and giving more opportunities to youth.
Youth so often are formed into boxes of what they can and cannot do, what they have access to and what they don't. And sometimes that's limiting in what you can dream of. At this year's CSW, we've had an opportunity for youth to lead side event opportunities, and I think it was pretty successful.
As we wrap up CSW 68 and really looking back at all that has been done, we've been able to host 11 events and multiple bilateral conversations. I'm so proud of all of our Tzu delegation representatives.
I now have more understanding of what people are doing, and then I can explore more ways how to champion for gender equality.
Now that we're at the end of CSW, it's a nice refresher and reminder that all of these issues are interconnected, and so it requires collective action moving forward, and CSW is a great place to be reminded of that.
And we know the work doesn't just stop here. Each one of our 23-person delegates is going back into their community, bringing new best practices, experiences, and stories to really deepen the impact of their work on the ground.